Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Let me get my good friend in here. Here we go.
Up, I've joined. It's the podcast.
Well, it's not really a podcast, but
It's
you
a
know what it is.
podcast.
Hold on, real quick. We're also going to add this. There we go.
Yes, live show. It's McWhoa. Alright, so today we were in a Discord call and we were like, let's
Why don't we
do
stream?
something.
Why don't we stream?
Yeah, why don't we stream? And then, so I'm gonna go look for a locomotive. I'm gonna 3D model. I don't know what Sean's gonna be doing because Sean's Sean.
I'm probably going to have my webcam on and model for
All right,
everyone.
I'll probably screen share, and when I get the model,
Ow.
I'll use what?
My headphones kind of just tugged on my ears. Give me a minute.
Oh, you have sensitive ears. Sorry, guys, he has sensitive ears. I'm just gonna start shouting occasionally just to scare him. All right, let me go look for what I want.
The
All right,
thing
you know
is,
what? Actually,
I don't want to like expose everything here, but I guess we're gonna have to.
yeah, everything's getting an overhaul for the show that we that we made. So including Adam's, so including my model, because
What do you
it's
mean models? Oh yeah, so pretty much were you pretty much answering that question?
trying to. I was gonna get to it because I just saw it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So the models for the Okefenokee, they're getting a complete overhaul, including mine, which has not had an overhaul at all. I think. Have you
Like-
touched the Adam model at all?
Not
Since I
yet.
sent it to you?
Since you sent it to me, the only thing I think I touched up on him was painting his buffers a gray and painting his side rods black, which
Alright,
is
yeah,
starting
so-
to peel.
Yeah. So the Adam model, I was the one who did all the paintwork for originally, and then I sent it to Sean, and then he had the pleasure of taking out the motor because I was too lazy to. But anyway, yeah. So the model is going to be having its first overhaul since it actually was built into the model. So it's a monumental moment. Stop
Here's the
whispering.
Well, here's the thing. I don't want to turn on my camera and then my face be visible. So
Why don't you leave the studio or like go in the backstage real quick, test it, and then do it again. Yes.
all right, right. Reese, you're running this BRB.
All right. Yes. Oh yeah, I should probably change my name then. Hold on. Let me go to. All right. I'm running the show now. I have all the power. He has nothing. I am the greatest. Hashtag Reesekiss because yeah, I'm awesome. I was
Okay.
stupid. Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
I
Granted,
didn't say I was gonna take
it's
over.
on an angle, so I don't show my face. But we're here modeling now.
We could see your hairy arms though.
Look, it's not my fault. I was born a Sasquatch. Okay.
I'm gonna change my name real quick. Edit name.
Also, do not worry about this stuff. This stuff is used for my college classes that I have. But
Oh, he sniffs it every now and again.
actually, you know what?
Don't you dare! This is how Sean actually died.
But okay. So where are we with the modeling right now? As you can see, this is Stacy's body shell with a new coat of prime on it.
Bro,
I can
that's
barely
so
see
much
my
paint.
computer screen, and that's the problem.
If you want, okay, I'm hoping Sean's model will be the LSW RT9. We're so American. Funny enough that you say that Sean's model that I have for him, because I was like, I'm going to make a model. His model is an actual proper T9 with the...
Bro, that's so much paint. Oh, don't worry, I've got more. It's not on camera.
That's just the surface, dog.
It's like the tip of the iceberg. You're getting further and further in.
Hold on.
So, you guys come here often?
Sean, was that you?
What?
Was that you who said, do you guys come here often?
Yeah. Why?
I didn't. I thought that was someone else, and I got really scared. I'm like, who the hell just joined?
Ah, what's it called? You remember? I'm a professional voice actor.
I'm a professional.
You guys have a chocolate dollar? The hell, man!
Shut up. You guys got $1, dude.
You guys ever had a chocolate dollar?
Hey man, I am also. Hey man, if anyone wants another voice actor, hello, that one Northwestern guy, 1247. If anyone's in need of a voice actor, I've been trying to promote my services for a while now. So
This
Hit
is
me up,
pretty
man.
much for anyone that's wondering. No, this is not Thomas. It's the basis of new paint for Steve.
yes, Steve.
I mean, granted, he is an E2, but
Yeah. When I eventually get the new shell to Sean, Stacy will never be Stacy will not be Steve's brother.
Someone just posted a comment in the chat. Open your door.
Open the door. To
No,
be
that-
honest, I thought that. So when that audio came out, I thought that was from that's not from Breaking Bad, is it?
No, it's a
Okay.
video of
I
a guy
thought it
actually
was-
saying that.
Oh, okay, because I didn't know where that was from. I'm like, huh, that's weird. I thought it was.
That's from Ohio.
Of course it is. But no, dude, I was like, is that Flynn from Breaking Bad saying that? Because I had just recently watched all of Breaking Bad because I was
I
like,
still haven't.
oh, you loser. I was like, I don't remember hearing that. It was like in.
What did you say?
Hmm?
Huh?
I don't know. But
Yeah, that's what I thought.
shut up. Fat Boy MB8 having a stroke. Fat Boy MB18 said hello.
Bonjour.
And bonjour. Why is Ohio a meme now? Ohio doesn't exist, dude. That's why it's a meme.
NPCs live there.
NPCs.
You ever see those things in Gary's mod? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what lives in Ohio.
You know those fucking.
We should add a place called Ohio.
Shut up.
Funny stream. You've caught on really quick.
Sir Loam hats. Oh god. Sir Loam's
F-
railway.
Faham.
Ham,
Ram.
bacon sandwich.
Ham.
Kalima. Oh man. So if any of you don't know, which I don't think you would, I was in Arizona for the majority of this week, and I am glad to be home because I've been able to be on my computer, and it's amazing because I hate Arizona, hate everything about. I'm kidding, no, it's a beautiful state, but that was fun. Just wanted to vent real quick. Yeah, sorry. And
I love
then
inhaling paint fumes. It's my favorite.
it's Apple Barn paint, bro. I don't want to hear it. Dude, he's enjoying it. Don't listen to what he has to say that he's not enjoying it. He's enjoying it.
I
Yes,
said I
my name is
love
now
enjoying
Reese's.
the smell of paint.
My name is now Reese's. There we go. I'm a
My
freshman.
quest. I don't know.
My quest? I don't know. Haven't decided.
I have lost all sense of direction. I'm lost.
Okay, I have some for these people in the chat. How many people do we actually?
Dang it! That fortune teller told me I was gonna die out in the wild. Why didn't I listen?
Why did I freaking listen? You want to know what I found out in Emily's color? Wait. Oh God. You want to know? God, I can't.
You are having a stroke, lad.
I am. You want to know what I found out is Emily's color in Apple Barrel paint. It's Christmas green. Well, Sean, the next time you go to the store, you get some paint for Emily. I don't know why.
You know what? Next time you go out to the store, make sure you find anti-stroke.
Anti-stroke.
It sounds like I'm losing you every 2
Alright.
seconds.
Anyway, hold on. Let me see how many people are watching. Okay, we have 6 people watching. All right, first person to give me a thing out of the to pick out of the LMS, GWR, LNR, and the Southern Railway. First person to type whatever one of those, I will find a model from what railway and find a model to model, and I will start modeling because I'm bored. I need an idea, and then maybe we'll make it a character. I don't know. Probably not. We'll just have it have one cameo. Ugh. LNER. Oh God. Okay. Well, LNER wins.
I don't know why, but I've been on this weird thing lately where I've been watching the Johnny Depp, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, and I don't know why I really like the music from the movie, like the Veruca Salt song,
the music in that movie just it hit differently for me. I don't really know about for you, but it hit differently.
No, that's what I was like talking about. Like I put that on a car playlist to listen to while I'm driving. Also, another artist that I've been listening to for some odd reason is Tiny Tim.
Really?
Yes, I have an entire nonstop album made by him on a car playlist that is about 3 hours long.
I already found the engine I'm going to make. So turns out an austerity counts as an LNER engine. I'm not making an austerity because I already have one.
It's
kind of built.
It's Steve's new paint job.
No, it's fucking. That's freaking sick, dude.
You've kind of just said it.
Chat, sorry.
You were like the guy that plays Star Wars in real life with the fake lightsabers, but you go full force.
I don't want to hear it, guys. I'm a construction worker. Swearing is in my nature at this point.
True, and I work a job where
you make sandwiches and you still swear as much as me.
Hey, I'm Italian. What do you want?
Anyway, sorry guys. Just saying, fun fact. Sorry, I'm back. That one Northwestern guy. All right. Anyway, so sorry for the partial swear because I'm used to swearing on my streams. Go check out my streams, by the way. Actually, don't. But anyway, I found the model that I am going to make. It is going to be the Northeastern Railway Class P2/P3. If you want to look it up real quick, you will see it. Now I'm going to make at least a chassis real quick, and then when I make that, I will start streaming. And then
we're sharing your screen, you mean?
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
So also for everyone that is in the chat right now, real quick.
And now you die. Just read the chat.
I will drown your model in.
And that was Nick. That was the Eli guy that said that. That wasn't me. I was just reading chat.
So for everyone that's on the stream, these are some new things I've got for Christmas.
Adam, I can't find.
Which, granted, I know a lot of people know that I paint these things. I'm not painting these because they are way too perfect.
Thank God. I'm actually really glad because I wanted to kind of give you that idea of not wanting to paint them, but yeah, those coaches are just amazing, immaculate.
Maybe just one.
I swear to God. I swear.
I'm going to commit a crime if you do that.
I like how you just slowly pick them up one by one.
I'm moving them out of the way. I don't know what you want.
Oh yeah.
As you can see, my table is not in the best condition.
Real. My OC's been real for a long time. So in reality, well, I have like 4 at this point, to be honest. So if you guys would like to hear them, just type in chat, say yeah or no, because it is kind of boring. Because I have 4. I'm not really going to go into detail, but yeah. God, that 35. We have to keep the number 35 still. That's my one request. That's all I want. Change everything about. You can make it pink. Just keep the number 35.
Well, here's what I need you to do.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to send me this.
You can literally just print that. I could send you that.
I don't know what it is.
Just look over. I just see that. Oh my God, he is Iron Man. Imagine an actual character that the Okefenokee from Ohio, that the B and O 040, except instead of being a meme, I'm reading and I'm having a story.
Wait, I just realized something.
Hold
So,
on.
so
Real quick.
the paint for Steve is a paint mix that I've done.
Jack is a pain.
What are you
Oh,
doing?
yes, how's it going?
What are you doing?
I meant the Adam, I can't find your channel.
What are you doing?
What? What?
What were you doing?
Oh, I was taking a jacket off. My bad.
I thought you were. I thought something else was going on. I'm about to say, can you
oh
not
my
do that?
god, I wouldn't be this dumb.
What did you think? What do you think I was talking about?
I have no idea, Sean.
I thought you were
Anyway.
pulling out an entire box because I heard a loud bang, and I was like, "What are you doing?"
Oh, yeah. I thought you meant like I was pulling out like a notebook or something, but no.
No.
Adam, I can't find your channel. My channel.
Oh my gosh,
is,
guys, new model.
Freaking hold on, Sean. Yeah, let me plug here. My channel is very. Let me plug my channel.
You've been plugging this entire stream.
No, I haven't. I don't want to hear it. No, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Sorry, I forgot to speak English.
I will.
Oh,
Oh, I'm gonna commit a crime.
no, you're not.
Oh, I'm gonna prison shank you.
I know you don't have the prison capacity.
Dang.
All right. So this is my I'm gonna put it in chat.
You know what the worst part is?
What?
I wish I can read the chat, but I can't because I
I'm
have my
gonna
camera
just
set
read
up.
it for you because that's basically what I
No,
do.
I've got an idea. Give me my
What?
phone.
He's gonna pull out his computer. He's gonna start yelling messages. All right. Anyway, there's my.
No, I'm pulling out my phone so I could read it.
Actually, I just realized. Oh wait, no, that's not how that works.
Now live on your channel. Yeah, I know it's live on my channel, YouTube.
Yeah,
I'm the
so
one that
just copy and
started it.
paste that whole thing, type it, go down like 2 things or something like that, and then you'll eventually find it. That's what
All right.
I did. I just
So,
checked.
so real quick, chat, just to let you know, I can see everything you guys are saying. So, oh my God, don't puke. Oh my God. I don't know why, but that is the funniest sound that I love doing for some reason. Sounds like you. Oh, okay.
Oh, my bad. All right. I want to. Hold on. I think I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna close.
An oyster from an oyster stew.
Gonna close all my stuff except for because I have my Twitter and my.
I'm in my first year of high school. How do you feel about being in high school? And the reason why I'm asking you that is because when I was a senior, I'd ask a lot of freshmen this question.
Dude, you will enjoy your first year. Adam is calling me ass. When did I do that? I did not do any of that. TNF story stole your chairs.
Stole my, not the chairs.
Not the chairs. One Northwest. God, I can't even speak today.
Where
All
is my
Let me get
yellow?
started on this. All right, let me see. Present screen. Show me these tips. Window. I just want to share one window. Oh wait. Can I do?
So there's the basic demo right now of Steve.
Hold on, guys.
Paint.
Type in chat if you can see this, because I have no idea if it's working or not.
It's still not done. Still need a little bit of touching up to do, but we'll get there in the end. Hello there. Hello, Class 21 Productions. I kind of miss painting. It sounds like a lot of fun. Or sorry, I read that wrong. You're having a stroke.
An ass. Oh.
I kind of miss painting. It sounds like a fun hobby. I wish I could do some customs myself. I may make a Marklin engine custom using a Thomas Wood and Rosie along with a Shaw Shive custom.
Oh, it's Mr. A's OC. I know that one. That's interesting. I know that.
It's good getting used to all my classes, but the lunch is always the same. Like every day, nothing changes.
The first
Toaster, I hate to say this to you, but what do you? I mean, my school.
Hey man, I'm a
high school. Now. Hold on, my high school was selling pizza that was frozen for 2 years. I don't know what you're not going to get a Gordon Ramsay fine dining dinner.
Dude, we
at high
had
school.
tater tots at my high school. They were shit. They were decent, but they were not the best.
Reese,
What?
you can swear. I don't care right now.
Okay.
I've already-
I'm gonna.
I mean, saying don't go full blown.
I'm not. I'm not gonna let loose like in our Discord calls. Don't worry.
But like you can say shit and stuff. I don't care upon that. But it's more or less just the F bomb.
F-bomb. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Well, mostly because I know some people don't like swearing. And fun fact for I don't really care about sharing stuff. So fun fact, I do work at a daycare. I volunteer at a daycare, and I do work with children. So I've sworn a lot worse in past tense, but when I'm at home, that's when I let loose in general, and so I'll be walking around the house. And no, I'm kidding, but like.
Oh my gosh, this chat is perfect. I'm liking all you guys being here today.
Yeah, thank you.
I need to still do James. Whoa, my latest custom is an overly grim LSB S8 ton van. Bro, my high school just ordered pizza. Also, when we went to grab lunch, I saw a friend.
Hold on. Did you say LSC?
8-ton
van?
I jumped over the B. My bad.
I was really confused. I'm like, what did you say?
Dang it, Reese, you're making me have a stroke now. Thanks.
I'm not. No, that's just it's spreading.
Oh, me and your. Why does that sound like Doodle Bob almost? Is
that where we're gonna name? Is that what Dougal's voice is gonna be?
No.
Yes.
Not gonna happen.
I don't. To reiterate what I'm making, by the way, it's the Northeastern Class P/2. But I am going to go look through my models.
Man, you guys are just blowing up the chat. 1 second I look at it, and then like 500 messages come in when I don't look at it. Also went to grab a lunch, and I saw a friend that was green in the inside. Yeah, it was weird. What? Oh, fries. Oh, okay. I'm thinking of my own soul size. Okay. Pass to the other engines and act like it's an act of kindness. Lol. I'll admit, I thought the cereal at my school was pretty good. Cereal? What?
Cereal? How can you mess up cereal?
Do you understand that the cereal is coming from the store?
Did they pour the milk before the cereal? I have to know.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
Okay. What model do I use for this? Okay, hold on, Sean. Okay. How do I share? I'm gonna send you an image of this, and I want your opinion.
I can't do it.
That's right. Anyway, so it's an 060. I'm gonna say like probably.
Jeez, that's a heavy F you're going on.
I didn't even remember it. God. Anyway, yeah, sorry again. It's 060, and I need a chassis for it.
I like the milk they have. Please don't go into milk. Last time I got milk from a high school, it was molded.
Oh my god.
And I had food poisoning for a week.
You got food poisoning from milk.
Well, you drink mold. What do you expect?
When you drink mold, you get nutrients.
Yay.
Okay, let me actually fulfill on what I was intending to do. Let me grab my ruler.
I used to grab a carton of milk and put them in my cereal in the carton. I was in 5th grade when I did that. I think you mean carton because you're going for cartoon, but I understand what you mean. Y'all ever heard of a rectangle tank wagons? I got it from a vending machine. Lol. What?
They sell models and vending machines now? I want to know this.
Hold on. Where are you going to school where they have milk in a vending machine? What?
Oh. Milk in a vending machine sounds like a normal thing in Ohio.
It's like Canada with milk in a bag.
Yes. Dude, in kindergarten we had milk in a bag. I didn't really think it was too different until I told someone about it.
I thought it was strange.
Yeah,
I have an
they were
idea
like,
for the episode for your Okefenokee series. You can do with what you'd like to hear. The name of the episode is called "Adam and the Fish," based off Thomas and Friends model series. 8-episode. Fish. Adam plays Thomas's role. Stacky plays Arthur, and Stacy plays
To-
Salty's role.
To be honest, I don't. If I were to do so, I wanted to do an episode revolving some with Fish, but I don't want to completely rip it from a Thomas episode because so far
It'll be noticeable.
yeah, we haven't ripped an episode from Thomas yet, have we? Because I've been trying to stay really like original with my writing.
Well, wait, hold on. Let's think about this for a minute. Let's think about
Because
the
you
episodes
rewatched
we
the
made.
show recently.
We've made the pilot, which the pilot was fully made. Then comes Steve's entry, which that one was made. No, me thinking about it right now, every episode that we've had so far of the Okefenokee has not been like a episode rip.
Okay, so yeah, so
Fun.
not to
Oh no.
kind of far
Oh,
away.
no. Fun
and
fact
sorry
related
about
to
that.
Ohio. My USRA 060
basically,
has the.
I want to keep it somewhat original and like not like rip it from Thomas because if we've been doing really good with that as of recently, I don't want to flop and then continue to rip it because it's just it's not good.
Now, here's the thing. The idea of using Fish for an episode would be cool because we are going to be adding a new model soon.
Yeah, he's a
But-
sea
No.
dog. He's a sea dog.
We're not going into what's coming up because I'll be making a video sooner or later. I will say this. The video that I will be making will not be now because the problem is right now with where I'm at in life is I am way too busy to be filming anything. And for a lot of you that are wondering why wasn't there any Christmas special this year is because I got completely pulled away by work.
It's been made. Like, and we also don't. And to be honest, can I?
It has 7 minutes done of editing, but after I got the 7 minutes done, I got pulled away from it by work, so I could never finish it.
Could I say the other thing, or should we hold off on it? Because we're gonna release it anyway.
What other thing?
The other Okie thing.
Oh yeah.
Can I say?
Well,
it?
actually, that episode we might just scrap and redo it later down the road.
But you already have the footage done.
Yeah, but here's the thing: I can't shoot or like edit any of the photos because I can't get them onto my computer.
And then the models are gonna look different. Okay. Well, do you want to talk about the episode or no?
So we'll talk about the episode because I actually have the model with here.
So the episode. You want to go or you want me to go? Because I was the one who wrote. I'm gonna say, oh, don't do that, Danny DeVito.
What?
Someone in the chat just said, I'm gonna say try N-word. But God. Anyway, yeah, so
Wait, what?
Just look at chat. Just kind of read
Oh, I see what it is. That it's the RWN guy. Can you please?
Could you please not?
Yeah.
Could you not?
Ruin something.
Yeah.
But so,
Alright.
for people that are wondering,
10 centimeters long.
around Halloween, me and Reese had a script fully written, or
I had a
pretty much
script fully written. And then
Reese had a script made for Halloween called what was the original title?
The original one was because I wanted to kind of so the reason why I want to get a little backstory in. So I really like Family Guy, and one of my favorite episodes were the Brian and Stewie episodes. And what I wanted to kind of have in the show was to have like that, but with Adam and Steve in a way. And I wanted to like kind of set it up every now and then. But basically, it was just called Adam, Steve, and the Ghost. I think that was the working title that we had. And basically, it was about Adam and Steve going to an old coal mine that was going to be revamped because they found more deposits and they realized, oh, we can still use this and we can save money on it because they would have their own coal system. And basically, weird things start happening. and an old scrap engine starts to like linger around the yards, but for some reason it's moving and they can't figure out who's moving it. And then if you want to take it from there, Sean, you can, because that's when you started.
And you know, when I read the script, I loved it, but I wanted it to be more on the scarier side.
Mhm.
So what I did was I took the script, rewrote it, and added Sean to it. But I added Sean to be more or less another figure to it, and Mac was in there too. Mac was a character that
Break van.
that was a brake van that's been added, and I will be revamping him a bit, make him look a bit better. I mean, I won't be doing much to him because I made him a couple of days after my dog sadly passed away. So
R.I.P.
I really don't want to touch something that's so important to me. But what happened was the story had a model which I think is in this set piece that I built. Yes, here we are. So for the episode, we had a scrap model that would be sitting in the yards, which is this.
Oh yeah, I forgot how good that model looked.
And this was made in the course of a day, which we had that idea where this engine and a couple of other scrap models, which let me get one more that I made. This is an old Henry body shell that I found and kind of just plastered together and just scrapped it. So
to be honest, like your scrap weathering jobs look so like the show to me, because I don't.
So what it's, you want to know what that's a mix of?
Sure, it's like, because I think you told me this, but I forgot.
So it might sound stupid, but it's what gave it the good color. It's a mix of a nutmeg brown, a pumpkin orange, a tiny amount of weathering powder in the paint mixed in, and then weathering powder on top of the model.
That's nice. Okay, 10 centimeters. I think Tinkercad already uses centimeters, so okay. So that's 5.
You're going to make a fish-related episode. I think maybe one of your female characters would hear about a special type of fish and get determined to find that fish and almost gives up, but then finds the fish and returns home thankfully. Or you can make it a two-parter where the engine finds the fish and gets boastful about it, but then the engine crashes and later learns that it just because you found something doesn't mean that you're the most important person ever. Sorry for your loss. Thank you, Toaster. Did the ghost work on the railway before? So what the backstory was, the backstory was about the engine that it used to work at this quarry with other engines, but it became a problem because the engine constantly derailed, constantly caused problems. So the workmen kind of just gave up on it. And that's why it was still at the quarry. And when they went there, it was still possessed by something. And what the title's name was, instead of going from Adam and Steve and the Ghost, I changed it to Adam and Steve and the Wraith.
Oh yeah, I remember this now.
And the reason why I called it a Wraith is because I didn't even know that you were trying to broadcast something.
Me? Oh God, I didn't. I thought I was broadcasting that entire time. Okay, thank you.
I put it up on the screen for you. But
okay,
so the reason why I call it a Wraith is, I don't know if a lot of you guys have ever seen Phasmophobia, but a Wraith is known to be violent in a physical form. So I called it that because it was being a physical form and being violent towards Adam and Steve. Random question. What's your biggest regret during your time on YouTube? Oh, this is a wonderful question. To Mr. Railway Studio, Audi, I think I said your name right, Audi Railway Studios. This is the greatest question you have ever asked. And if you want to know what my greatest regret was, or my biggest, it would be the first 4 videos I ever made on my channel.
And again, anything you make before is always going to be crap. It's not going to be amazing.
So let me go into depth with my good friend here on the stream with me with it, because I don't think I ever told you this story.
Mhm.
The reason why I find it as my greatest regret or my biggest is because I didn't know what I was going to do, and I wasn't like sure if I was going to do YouTube, and B, the software I had at the time, like right now, I use Final Cut Pro. Uh, the processing film that I had then was a paid one. So what happened was,
Oh yeah, Filmora 9, his favorite thing in the world. Back then.
and what happened was, the free program only allowed you to edit, but didn't allow you to take off a watermark. So a watermark pretty much covered up the entire video. And then by the fourth episode, you can kind of see where I got lazy for a video because instead of me filming an entire thing, I put PNG images from the TV show. I don't know if that was a laugh from you, but if it was,
Yes.
I wanted to laugh. All right, good. We're on the same page. But that is a great question. I thank you for asking that. Wow, my grandpa had a cat and she had 2 born babies and one of them died. Oh, I'm sorry for your loss. The engine derails a lot. That kind of sounds like Smudge or the Mid-Sodor Railway. It does, but the reason why it derailed, it wasn't because of
All I do is sell trains on YouTube. Sorry. No, I was
Or
reading.
models.
What?
The selling trains on YouTube.
Maybe.
Nah, what's it called? As soon as I get my 3D printer back and up and set, I can easily build more.
I instantly went to go look at that comic because I heard some of my models, maybe, or something like that. I'm like, what?
It's Steve in a demo mode. I don't know where there it is. I'm trying my best to run off of what my phone's showing me, but my phone is slower than what my computer has. So this is the demo work of Steve. He just needs a little bit more paint, and the black paint that I have on him needs to dry. Yo, Adam, I got a casting call on my channel. Sean can probably look at my DMs, and hopefully he'll find it.
Casting call, you say?
Do I hear work?
Do I hear more voice acting opportunities? You say?
Man.
The gaming terrorizer always says yes to voice acting. Have you seen that? Have you seen that terrorizer bit?
Hold on. I'm gonna have to hold on. I gotta turn off my heater behind me because I'm sweating. Give me a minute.
He's sweating. I am the leader again. Welcome to my stream. How's everyone doing? I'm gonna take a minute to look at chat. In Discord, I will ask Sean about this after. Oh no, he's back. I didn't try and take over the thing.
You know, I could hear you the entire time, right? I had my phone
guys,
volume
back
on.
me up. I didn't try and take over the stream.
I have a question. If you have a Thomas and Friends character, what type of engine, what kind of class, and what railway would you have come from? What?
I think it's saying if you were to have a new engine.
I have a question. If you have a Thomas and Friends character, what type of engine, what kind of class, and what railway would you have them come from?
I think he's asking what if you.
Someone just threw you straight under the bus, man. Someone said, "Lol." He did try taking it over. Damn, you really got thrown under the bus quickly on that
one. Damn. Hey, young man.
Young man, where's your ID?
Hey, young man.
So, actually, how about we do story times too in this stream? Story time for everyone in the chat. My high school, I had a vice principal named, we'll just call him Man because I won't go into his name because I don't know, And pretty much what he was a principal that was fair but very stern. And the biggest thing that we had to do in our school is we had to wear a lanyard with an ID on it. That had a school ID number. It had like all this stuff so that the school know who exactly we were. Well, it was a part of a dress code that you had to wear it. And what happened was if you didn't wear it and he saw you, the biggest thing that you would hear in the hallway is you would hear young man or young lady where is your ID? Now, the worst part is when he said that and you were in his facility, you wouldn't know who he was talking to. So you would hear, young man, where's your ID? And like 50 guys would look at him and be like, yo, who's he talking to?
Hey, young man, where's your ID?
I mean, granted, nice model you're making. Thank you, J&W Studios.
Why is the block not working? There we go.
Why doesn't it work?
Why?
Why
It's like
doesn't it?
Markiplier. What? Why is that
Why
one
isn't
that
it? Why is it
Yeah.
impossible? It's just not. Why
not
not?
possible?
You
Why
stupid-
is it not? Yeah, that's the
Why
one I was
is it?
thinking.
My favorite meme of all time is someone taking an extension cord and plugging it into the same, or taking the plug from an extension cord and plugging it into the same extension cord, and just being like, "Why doesn't it work? It just doesn't. Why not, you stupid bastard?
Why not?
It
Oh, man.
just can't."
Ugh. I'm having a stroke again. All right. Okay.
How many times a night are you gonna have one of these?
Probably 24 times, and we'll see.
Okay.
We'll see how it is.
Okay.
Okay.
This morning from a halibut, an oyster from an oyster stew.
He wants to be a
steak
singer,
that no
guys.
one else would chew. But yeah, with Tiny Tim, I found an album that he made in '79 called the Luna Park Nonstop album. And pretty much what it is, it's a 2-hour and 35-minute album of him just nonstop singing.
I thought you were gonna say nonstop yelling.
But what the best part is about the album is towards the end, before like the encore songs that he did When the Saints Go Marching In, and swiftly switched into Tiptoe Through the Tulips.
Tiptoe through tulips with me.
And the worst part is I want to use that song for one of the episodes, but I know we can't.
You never know. I could probably compose something real quick at this point in my time.
I mean, I want to find people that can compose music and ask them if they can make like a custom version of the Okefenokee theme.
If
Like,
any of you get this,
in like season 1 Jupiter style, because if someone can do that or find someone that can do that, I will pay a good buck for it.
all right. Someone, the guy who asked "nice model you're making" also said, "What's your favorite model that you've ever made?" And Mr. Toaster and Clay, I hope I said that right. Have any of you guys heard of Engines of 8? And no, I have not. I don't know about Sean though.
Engines of 8. Is that a song thing or is it a series? Because if it's a song thing, I think I could have sworn. What's your favorite model that you've ever made?
Told you that, Sean.
That is a good question. I'm gonna have to say it's either gonna have to be
Probably his own model.
no, it either has to be Lady.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You made like a really nice lady custom that one time.
Yeah, and I still have her, and I mean we still use her for the series because I do want.
Yeah, I forgot
You
about
could
that.
ask One Tram Band. Yeah, but that's the thing. He's like a really big guy, and I don't.
He's big or small. I don't think he. I don't think he
Yeah,
has time.
you guys got to remember something. He's the guy that made the soundtrack for the
Tiger Moth.
the Tiger Moth project. I don't think he's got time to make something for a small channel like me.
Yeah.
I mean, probably Nico Trains can probably make it.
Maybe. I think he has, but I could be completely wrong. Not gonna lie.
And I will say, like, I don't know if he watches my stuff because I don't know. If Nico, if you are watching, I will say you do make lovely music, and God bless you for your skills that you have. Like the biggest thing I want to do for some odd reason. Engines of 8 is meant to be this Thomas Before Thomas plus analog horror, I think, Lost series kind of a thing. Oh, okay.
Oh, like a Lost Media. Oh, okay. Actually, maybe I have heard of that.
Ones, now this is sad. Dear old mom and loving dad. Dude, but like for real, those songs in that movie hit so good. It's like not even funny.
Hmm.
It is 8:18 where I'm at, and I am loving every second of doing this stream. Like, I think we should start doing these more often when I have free time.
That's what I'm saying.
Look, you need to understand. I'm a guy in college. I'm trying my best to get free time. Well, I got to go now. Have a good night, everyone. You have a great night too, JNW
bud.
Studios. But here's a good question: what will we paint? Stacky, what do you think? What color?
I think I think he'd look good in a green, like a like a Brunswick green or something like that. You'd have to look up an image of what I'm talking about because you're not.
I have Shamrock. Shamrock green I will not use due to the fact that I paint Dougal in that.
I don't think no one knew about Dougal. Well, no, I already leaked the bomb, so I have no room to talk. But
Dark green. Meh.
I
I want to get up and check my other paint box that I have, but I'm afraid to because I don't know if the camera will see me.
Maybe I'll be back later. Yeah, you should come back. We like talking to you guys.
Hold on, be right back.
I can take over again, guys.
I can hear you, ass.
God.
You ain't slick.
I am slick. I'm slicker than you. Dun-dun-dun-dun.
I didn't mean that.
I always forget. So, if many of you guys don't know this, I am part of TSMU Trains. Dark green. Yes, dark green. I'm part of TSMU Trains, and as a route builder, I'm trying for modeling, but I need to get my Blender to work again because I actually made a full-fledged model of Barry as like a TVS model, valve gear, everything. I needed to rig it, but like it was turned out fairly good for one's first model. But yeah, when I remember TSMU was like when I said, hey, I also dabble in modeling, I remember he was like, oh, do you now? I was like, yes, I do. Well, he didn't say it like that. I don't think he's gonna. My boss does not watch my streams.
What did you say?
I was talking about my role at TSMU Trains. Oh, I just realized I should have linked the stream in there. So
Turn off your camera. Why? What happened?
What's
Oh wait, no one saw me. Okay, we're good. Never mind, we're good.
Dark Gwem.
Chocolate rain.
3 engines from Sora to help out on the Okefenokee Railway with the workload. Oh God, I'm having a stroke. Which 3 engines would you pick? I want to go. I'll put this. Let's do this like you and me. So you choose 3, I choose 3.
All right, you go first.
No, you go first because I
I
don't
need
have
time.
any. I need time.
I don't know mine either.
Okay.
I'd like to buy a vow, please.
Okay. I'd say Stacky should be white or purple. I want to do silver for Stacky now. Like some of the.
pink.
No, we'll do. Try a silver, like not a silver like sponge, like kind of like a gray, kind of like. All right, but
Wait, I have gray. I have dark gray, and I have country gray.
let's try gray and then do black writing for his tender. Kind of like an invert almost, but by the way, can I? Okay, I gotta go by. The goodbye, JW Studios. Goodbye. But if I were to pick 3 locos from Sora to come help out on the.
Oh wait, I think I found a good blue for your character.
All right, show it to me after I say that.
I like it. I approve.
All right, so that's going to be Adam's new color.
Yeah, Unknown Warriors getting trying to give Stacky an industrial.
Try
fun.
give.
Oh, funny that you mentioned that. Originally, I was the one who originally envisioned Stacky. I was the one who wrote the Adam and Steve story. So Stacky
And
was a
also got me a free 100 in my film class, which I thank you a lot for.
You're welcome, bud. But what is it called? Hold on, I'm also gonna write down to something real quick. But basically, Stacky was originally supposed to be a Bill or a Ben model, and what cooler idea in my mind was he was supposed to have like a hat, kind of on the top of his face, like where it would have said like number 1 or number 2 for Bill and Ben, and then his font was really industrial, and I have a model of him right behind me, but I don't know how to like take a picture and screen share like from my phone out to this. So you just got to take my word for it. Maybe when we stream again, I'll have it ready. But yeah, he was supposed to be a Bill or Ben model. He had weathering, and I drew him up for my series because I wanted to have like not references per se, but like different. I don't know how to put it, but basically different things. I wanted a Stacky model, just like how I have a Sean model.
I mean, here's the thing, guys. Like, I don't think any of you really understood about. I mean, I don't think any of you guys really know the backstory of how most of these characters came along. For an example, like Stacky was made by Reese. Sean and Adam were made. Sean was made by me. Adam was made by Reese. Pandora was on another series that Reese had, which
yes, regular railway engines, which is considering a light reboot, by the way.
Which it was a great series. If you guys haven't seen that yet, that's kind of like it's pretty much like a small foundation of how Okefenokee started, like a small one, because a lot of the video ideas
characters came from that. One of the characters that I did have in the show, which if you guys seriously, if I get like, I don't know, 3 thumbs up in the chat, I'll unprivate the videos and you guys can go watch them if you want. It's totally free, I don't care. But one of the characters that I do remember that I had, so there were 2 characters that I did want to bring in, but we just didn't have the models. And I don't remember if I broached this topic with you or not, but
wait a minute, hold on. I just realized something.
What?
And I might be an idiot, but I realized something.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember you made a Diesel episode.
Yes, Peter Doncaster Griffin. And that was the engine that I wanted to also bring into the show because I wanted him to have
which is what Assen became because sadly the model was too small to fit on the Thomas chassis.
Yes.
And I couldn't fit it on the other.
So fun little story. I made a full-on 04 out of a Bachmann Mavis, and I managed to cut off the side plates very neatly, in my opinion. Buffer game, everything. Like, very clean, in my opinion. And I sent it to Sean, and I'm like, this is my boy, reincarnated. And he was like, yeah, I can't get it to fit. I'm like, no! And then another character that I did want to bring in was one character that I don't remember So originally this character was supposed to be voiced by what is Will's channel now or whatever?
I have no idea how to pronounce it. I think it's called Calcur.
Okay, I'm just going to say Will Likes Trains. Will Likes Trains, I originally wanted to have him voice the character, which character was just going to be like a one-time thing, but then when Will didn't voice it, I was like, oh, sweet, I can probably make this a recurring character because I can voice act it and I can like actually decide when I want to bring it in. And it was an 8F known as Roger, and I remember I seriously overwrote how much detail I gave him because originally just supposed to be a nothing character who brought a goods train into the station, and he was like, hey man, here's this goods train. You should probably wait for some bigger engine to help you or take the train in blocks to the harbor. And Peter Dongrass and like, yeah, screw you, I'm gonna do it anyway. And I remember I did this shot where Roger was going over a bridge, and again, in my mind at this point, he was still a nothing character. But I remember I was like, I gave him like a whole paragraph of stuff. I gave him like a whole paragraph for his little entrance as he was crossing over the bridge, and it basically told who he was. And I'm like, if I'm gonna go this in depth, then I might as well just add him in. Like, I don't care. But regular railway engines reboot coming soon. But Peter Doncaster Griffin and Roger the 8F were originally two characters that I wanted in the show, but due to budget reasons and the fact that Hornby 8F is either a really good model and it's very expensive, or a really bad model and it's either a really good model, it's very expensive, or a really bad model and it's really cheap. So yeah.
And a fun
Oh.
fact to you, which I don't think I ever told you this,
Mhm.
but it happened. Originally, the ending for episode 6 with Adam and Steve was not supposed to be Adam and Steve just leaving and it fades to black.
Oh yeah.
And what it was supposed to be, it was supposed to be that happening, and then Stacky leaves from the siding that he was in, and after that, the Diesel appears in a cloud of smoke and then disappeared to kind of give like a foreshadowing of what was to come.
Peter Doncaster Griffin.
And you know what the funny part was, Reese?
Mm-hmm.
The model that was there was actually the original model that was supposed to be.
Yes.
But it didn't look good because it looked crooked.
Yeah, I know. I'm making.
But as said, it had a chance, and originally it was going to be in the final cut.
I'm just glad he got to be used at least one time. That's like only thing I'm really happy about. He got to be used once.
Well, no, he is being used still, but he's not being used for what, you know.
I'm a show writer, and I have no idea what he's talking about, folks. I'm kidding. Yeah.
So pretty much what I did was, and I don't know if you realized it, the Halloween episode, I kind of took the model due to the fact it was just sitting around collecting dust. I painted it in scrap and put it there.
Yes.
But what I put on the side of the tank, which all the engines have a message on them. For an example, the engine itself has scrap. One of the trucks have one that says there's a ghost about, and then at the bottom it says safe ? One of the engines says already gone with an X around it. One of them says beware, and then on the Diesel it says no one is safe.
Yeah.
Pretty much showing a warning that hey, Diesel's had it too.
Hey man, you better get out of here. No one is really safe in reality.
Get the hell out of here!
Yeah, you better get out of here, son. Dad, I don't want you. Shut up, son. You better get out of here.
Faster, faster, there's a ghost about.
Faster, faster, there's a ghost about. To be honest, this is looking more like the it's the roof that's really giving it. The roof
I
is taller.
want to do red lining on Steve, but at the same time, I feel like if I do, he'll just look like Thomas.
Do yellow. I like his gold.
I'm trying to do yellow, but the problem is the yellow is blending into the blue and making it look bad.
Uh-oh. 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 Is that oil kind of old? No, I don't want it to be an oval. This model is. I'm enjoying this model, but like, it's gonna take so much work to get this done. But I don't wanna. If anything, if I really do want to keep this model, I'll probably finish it and then, do whatever I want to do with it. To be honest, because it is again a nice looking model. Just don't know what to do with it. To be honest, because I know the Oxford J, not P2. /P3 is already a tremendous model, so I don't see why people would want to, for one, use this. I think, no, you do it like this, you do it like this, you do this, you do this, go down, here, and you do another one.
You could
Are you
do
eating
white
them, or are
with.
you
Actually, that sounds nice.
what?
White with gray lining.
Yeah, that's actually true. Okay, shouldn't we ask Sodor this, to be honest, or no? I don't-
What?
Because technically, isn't it his character though?
Yeah, but I've already painted it blue.
Well, no, because it's already his character's already been established as
I mean,
blue.
like this is what it looks like right now, and
Yeah,
it has a small mistake because I'm an
mm,
idiot in some cases.
yeah, I see. I know this already. I'm kidding, but I wanted to also go into depth about another possible character, which when I start to break it down more, Sean's mind will click on what I'm talking about, probably instantly. So a while ago, I went on eBay and I found two. Two really good Hornby Princess Royals. One was one
Yep.
from the '80s, and another one was from I don't know, like maybe like early 2000s, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how Hornby did their modeling back then. But I was like, I don't really have any uses for these. So I'm like, hey, Sean, these look nice to you, my guy? And I showed him, and he's like, oh, yeah, I could use those for sure. And I sent both of them over. Both were separate at the time because they
Bofa.
came. Bofa? Oh, no. But both of them were sent differently. But the first one, do you remember what one I sent to you first? Was it the older one or the newer one?
It was the older one.
Okay, I sent him the older one first. He was like, oh, yeah, this is perfect. And then he started tinkering with it. He's like, I got a problem here. And I'm like, what was it? And he's like, the model does not like my rails. And I'm like, what do you mean? He's
So,
like, I can't.
so you want to know how I figured that out?
Yeah, because I think you tried running it, and then it eventually just kept digging into the rails or whatever. Or it derailed, I forget.
So this is actually really funny to you, and it actually happened. The first time that engine was supposed to make a appearance was actually going to be Percy and the Runaway.
Really?
Yes. And the reason why I say that, because instead of Percy picking up loads from my old OC, Sean, with the American spelling and was German build, it was supposed to be this giant gray engine delivering the train and then puffing
Grayson.
away. Yeah. And then the next episode was supposed to be Grayson being introduced to us. But sadly, in the filming, Grayson's wheel bearings were too big and kept derailing him.
Yes. So then I realized I gave that. Yeah. So in reality, they're not really dead. Just kind of sleepeth until you can really fix them, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Because that's kind of just like I don't want to say I've been up at night thinking about it because it just sounds weird, but like it just kind of like man, these models are never gonna freaking run at all. But if I can kind of sleep better knowing that they'll eventually be used at one point in time. But yeah, say hello to my new OC. His name's Alfred. He's a totally new, interesting concept. I've never seen someone use an Northeastern P2/P3 at their
Mom,
OC
can I
before.
borrow your credit card? No, it's for something important. No, it's not to buy that Tomy engine.
Dang it!
The face, dang it.
Batman!
Guys, I'm going to put a wooden railway person. I'm going to put a wooden railway.
Who's that? Oh, I can't. Risicus. Yes, Risicus is my new name, Connor. A.K. Adam. Wait, who's that doing the stellar 3D model? Oh my god, I'm having a stroke right now. Yes, thank you for that compliment. I'm Risicus, a.k.a. Reese, which, out of all the names that I've had in my YouTube career, Adam and Buckley are not my real ones. It is Reese, but it is spelled
And
differently.
the worst part is, the first time I met you, I called you Adam for almost a year.
Yeah, and he struggled so hard trying to
Because here's the thing: when I first met you, you never said like, "Hey, just let you know,
My name's Reese. How's it going?
Like, here's the thing: me and him did 4 days in a row of the forest,
Oh
and
yeah, I remember
the
that.
entire time I called him Reese or no Adam, and he never said a word to me. And then when I met Gremlin,
Oh,
who
yeah,
voice
Gremlin.
acts Pandora, she said Reese. I'm like, wait, who's Reese? And then she was like, oh, Adam is. I'm like, wait, what?
And I remember I tore her head off later that evening. I'm like, here's that.
How
But
did
no,
you
no, she didn't. Well, I didn't know to give Gremlin credit. I didn't tell her that I didn't tell him my name. And then when he found out, he was like, "Oh my god, it all makes sense now." Realistically,
I was like this. I was like, oh my god, this entire time I've been calling you a false name.
false. I'm
But the worst part
falsifier.
is you were accepting to it. You never like said like, oh hey, just to let you know.
No, because I just was like, this is gonna be kind of like how like a stage name, I guess you could say. Because I did at the time I was like, I don't really want to use my real name because my name already is a candy. Don't really like it. Well, not that I don't really like it. It's just like, don't really see like the point of using it, to be honest. Actually, hold on. But yeah, it was just like, just I don't know. And then Sean found out, and they was like, "Why didn't you tell me?" I'm like, I just didn't feel like it.
And the worst part is, even after I got told what his real name was, I
He
kept messing
still
it up
kept
because I
doing
kept calling him Adam, and it's like it's Reese. I was like, damn it!
Hey,
Failed
my name
again!
now. You know my name now. Use it. I think I said that to you one time when I was just like,
like there was a
"You
couple
know my
times,
name
like,
now.
there was a couple
Use
times
it."
where it was like, or when you first told me and I kept calling you Adam, you were kind of just like, hey, it's Reese. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry, man. And then there was just one day in particular where I called you Adam, and it was really quiet for a couple of seconds. You're like, you know my name. Can you just say Reese? I'm like, oh my god. Oh, good heavens.
Oh, good heavens. Oh, good heavens. My
But
bad.
Reese, if you want to take a look at the camera real quick.
Ah,
Can you see
looking.
my screen?
Hey, oh boy.
I put red lining on the top of him.
I like that contrast. I
also
do.
put white dots for his little tanks or the little dips on his tanks.
Oh yeah, I just kind of want to say this because, like, this is a character I don't even think anyone knows you have because I think there's a couple that a lot of people don't know you have. He has a Stepney model that's perfectly. He has a perfectly good Stepney model that has not been touched. It's like an era.
Oh wait,
3
hold
model.
on. Let's get the real thing. It's not a Stepney, it's a terrier.
I don't want to hear it. It was modified to eating rice and pork chops. Nice. But yes, I sent him when I sent a bunch of other pork chop. I actually had a friend named Pork Chop. Come to think
Y'all
of it.
ever just make an oil burning improved version of an E2 tank engine? No, but I did make an E3. I called it, which would be Marcus. I called him an E3 because pretty much what I said was he was an E2 but built better.
I think the E3 was a real thing. Hold on.
Oh, well, then if it's a real thing, then good.
Let me look this up. Hold on. Southern Railway. E3.
If you had to do 2 custom characters for the Okefenokee out of a Henry and Gordon, what would their names be? What colors?
Yeah, the E3
colors
was
they
a real
are,
thing.
Which railways do they come from, and what jobs do they do? So a small fun fact, as said, we're not going to go into full depth as 2 new characters will be being added, and one of them will be a tender engine off of a Gordon chassis. That's all I'm going to give you. But his job will be an official express train that happens.
Can I just say one thing? It's not revealing who it is, what its class is.
Because
the reason
why you get to say it because you created them.
Yes, I made this model. This is a fully fledged model. Can we say the other one because we've already dropped him a couple times?
Okay, so I'll say him because I built him and designed him more or less in Media Bank Pro.
Credit there.
Well, Chris did minor adjustments, but I pretty much thought of the idea. So
Yes.
there will be 2 engines added sooner or later once I get my 3D printer.
One is the
And
Express engine, who we will not name and we will not dub what he will be.
until we build his model and he debuts in the new episode.
Yes. All I can say for now is that the model is made, the tender and everything is.
For everyone wondering in the live stream right now, the reason why I am redesigning the models is so that when I do find free time and when I don't have college or I have a good week off from school and work, I'm going to pretty much try building both of the models,
Oh, boy.
painting them, building them, and then making the next episode of Okefenokee. Because, I mean, I will say this: the whole Thomas stuff was fun and all, but I find a lot more love in the Okefenokee because it's a series that me and Reese can do without having like restrictions.
And unlike Fallout, to where it just burnt him out every time he'd make one thing, and then toddlers would come and, where's the next Fallout episode?
Yeah,
Okay,
So-
hold on. I need
so
to
I
vent for
will-
a second. I need to vent for a second. He was so mad when he get comments being like, "Where's part 5?" When he just posted it, he was so frustrated. I'm sorry, but that was so funny.
No, what's it called? So for everyone that's in the chat, you guys are probably sometimes like, "Oh, what happened to Fallout? This, that, and the other thing." There are 3 reasons behind me not doing Fallout anymore, and the first reason was because, as we all know, the magnificent Tidmouth Thunderbolt sadly gave up on the idea,
He kind of
Which-
flopped on that.
which I don't blame him. Some people that happens. The second reason was because I had better things on mine. Like I had the Okefenokee, which I love writing for this series, and I had the Thomas and Friends stuff, and I am thinking about bringing back meme videos, which those were fun. And the third reason would be because of some people that viewed them. Like I love all the support that you guys gave to that series. I love how episode 2 of Fallout was
Isn't it like
was
this-
pretty much what helped me to get here, I should say. And I thank you all for helping me with that. But it was just after I posted the second episode, and it was not even 45 minutes of that video being out, I had 15 comments already on
When's
my
the next
video
episode?
saying,
When's
"Where
the
is
next
part
episode?"
3?" And I had just finished editing and posted it at like 9:00 at night.
Yeah, it's
So if you guys ever wonder why sometimes I don't do Fallout, is because
hold on. I agree with at 2D Rail Studios. We can all admit that when you really look at it, Sword of Fallout is kind of dumb. And
I don't blame-
when I first started reading it, I was like, "Oh man, this is."
Oh wait, and then he said this, and he said, "I don't blame Tidmouth Thunderbolt for dropping the idea." Yeah, what's it called? Like it seemed like a cool story, like when it first started, and then as it kind of went on, it's the same thing like how I did my series. The first episode was like, okay, here's the foundation of what I'm doing. Second episode was love to making it. Like I
Love.
liked making part 2. Part 3 was more or less of a struggle, and Reese can tell you. And the reason why is because me
I
and him
was
were on
there.
call when I was finishing it, because I was to the point where I was like almost.
To be honest, wait, I
contemplating
want to
it.
say this. To be honest, I don't even know if he would have made part 3. That
Without you,
yeah, I'm like, I want to.
because
I
here's the
hate
thing, like
trying
I
to take
got
credit for that, but you were so burnt out, and then I gave you the idea of the small world theme or whatever, and you were like,
So this is
traction
so
again.
this is the scene that pretty much almost killed me, but Reese saved.
I see.
And it was the scene where Edward and Duck found
Edward and Henry, not Edward and.
You know what I mean.
Just
Where
make-
Edward and Henry found Duck decapitated. Originally, the picture was just Duck's face colored in blood, And then I was like, I don't like it. I don't want to do this. And Reese kind of said, like, well, hold on, try doing this. And then sent me a reference photo of a fan's picture,
Oh,
which
yeah,
whoever
I
made
remember.
that picture, great editing. And
That was-
after
no, that's
I don't know
continue.
whoever made it.
I
I
was
will
gonna
say,
say I think that was Percy and the Beast or whatever the guy's name is.
if
But
if that's the guy that made it, props to him because that was actually a really cool
yeah, that
picture.
was a really good. But I don't
And-
remember because that he came after Fallout because his whole channel is named Percy and the Beast Productions. So I
And
don't know.
yeah, and the worst part is with what was happening, it was to the point where I was just contemplating even continuing it. And then as soon as I made the new picture and I sent it to Reese, he's like, oh, that's pretty scary. And I was like, I've even got a scarier idea. And he's like, what do you mean? I'm like, why don't we do It's a Small World, but lower the pitch and slow it down?
And then I was
And
like, uh-oh.
and Reese kind of gave me the energy to finish it. And when I posted it, I loved it. And then came part 4, which part 4 dragged because sadly I lost one of my actors for the series, which we won't go into that. That's a real life situation that happened. And then came part 5. For any of you that are wondering what part 5 was more or less just a video just to get out, just to explain to people that I was done.
To explain to all the toddlers who kept wanting him to continue the thing that is very hard and very like draining to make, and like he genuinely wanted to make sure like he got at least that out. Like if anyone's like, oh, he just did it for the money, he genuinely liked that series and he like genuinely like wanted to make sure that that was going to be like a grandiose steal for that send off, I guess you could say.
Yeah, and the reason why, like, at the end of it, I made like a joke thing to it is because, I mean, the reason why I made it is shortly after I posted the remake of Percy Takes the Plunge, someone
Right.
instantly commented on the video saying, "Where's part 5?" And I remember I scoffed at the comment, pulled out my boards and my models, and
He
just
was
filmed a quick
genuinely
thing.
mad.
And I made a small video, posted it, and was just like, I'm done. And it's the reason why, like, I hope people that are still here and watch the Fallout stuff, I hope they see this live stream, and I hope they stick around to see what me and Reese make today, the Okefenokee, because this is a series that we both love making.
Yeah.
And I don't say me because it ain't me. It's us. Me and him both write this thing. We both give each other ideas. We both give each other script ideas. We both edit the scripts. We both come up with ideas. However, the filming, only one person does it. But when it comes to the editing and stuff, me and him are pretty much on top of it.
Yeah.
So that's, I mean, granted, I know in film you'd call me a producer and him a co-producer, but I call him both a producer as well because half of these scripts, like, were made by him. And a fun fact, like a lot of the scripts that Reese has made have either been altered a bit or rewrote in a certain way.
Yeah, to be like
The only episode that is existence of this series that was not rewritten in any way was Adam and Steve.
oh yeah, that was like my first like real. I remember
That was
like,
was the first script that you wrote that that was not rewritten.
Yeah, he was like, "Hey, you want to write a script?" And I forget what you asked, but you were like, "Can you make
So-
like kind of like a grandiose deal?" And I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Oh,
I can
so
try."
this is what I did. I was in the middle of writing Aston's story, and what I did was I texted him. I was like, "Hey, how about we make a story for a Diesel?" And as soon as I said that to him, he was like, "Okay, I'll make a script." And a couple of days later, I got the script, and then in my film
I
production
think, wait,
class-
no, I think I made that like that day. To be
Yeah,
honest,
you did. And then, like, after he made the script, I read it and I was like, okay, this is good. And I looked at the Aston script and I was like, okay, this is good too. And the Aston script was pretty much what episode with the Diesel was. And when it came time to my project, my teacher said, like, well, you have 2 scripts, right? I'm like, yeah. He's like, well, what are they both called? And I said, well, one of them is called Adam and Steve, which is what Reese made. And I read the entire script to him, and my teacher was like, well, I like this one. So
Yeah, that was when I was like really proud of my writing. I'm not gonna lie.
and here's the thing, the funny part about it too, Reese.
Mm-hmm.
That is the only bit of the video or the TV show that was put on that made the most amount of views,
Yes.
because it was the one thing that people were actually watching and liking.
I swear there was another one that was doing that is doing way better. Hold on, I just want to check real quick. Hold on, let me go.
What do you mean, like in the episodes?
Yeah, I swear there was another one that was doing. Hold on, do you have them? Yeah, Adam. The Cole Working has. Oh wait, a bunch of. When did they get over 2,000 views? Oh wait, hold on. Hold on, let me look at what the best one is by far.
So the pilot has 3.7.
I'll look right now.
The newcomer has 2.3. Spooks for Adam has 3.6. Another newcomer has 2.4. An Okefenokee Christmas had 1.9. Adam and Steve had 2.6. The Diesel had 3.9. Pandora, the Picture Perfect Engine, another one of Reese's wonderful scripts, was 2.4. And Stacy Cole Workings, which was another one of Reese's scripts,
So
has
the
1.2.
pilot is the best one.
No.
Spook for Adam.
The Diesel is the best one.
Wait, hold on.
The Diesel, it's the
yeah.
Diesel, the pilot, Spooks for Adam, Adam and Steve, Pandora, the Picture Perfect Engine, the another newcomer, the newcomer, Okefenokee Christmas, and then Stacy's Cole Workings.
Yeah,
So
those were.
we're doing pretty good for what we have of a series. It's a small world, as in Disney World thing. Yeah, we use that song. I remember predicting the
cool.
Diesel engine. So I really like your customs, and out of your customs, which one you made were your favorites? That is a good question. So one of the customs that I liked making, and Reese probably never heard me say it, but it would be one of them. The first one would be Pandora's model.
Yes. Which I supplied.
The second one would be Lady, and the third one would probably be what would be another great custom I made?
To be honest, your Gordon and Henry models are like really good. To be honest.
Oh yeah.
But like, what else was there? So I don't know if you did show anyone this, but your first iteration of Dougal was pretty good. Oh wait, you know what? You know what was a pretty good model, Sean? Your original Break Fan model that you made.
Oh yeah,
that was a pretty good model, and your Diesel 10 one.
This Diesel 10. We don't talk about that one.
We don't talk about
we don't talk about Bruno.
Yep, I've never seen that movie and never will.
Neither have I.
Yep.
I've already seen enough memes about it, so I don't really,
Same thing, dude.
I've been watching MasterChef. I don't know what you guys are on. Gordon Ramsay out here saying, it's goddamn raw.
It's raw. Sean, you hit him with a hard G there.
Look.
I'm sorry. I'm just messing with you.
Look.
When I've had a rough day. By the way, the E4 is a real thing, and I think Cons was the one who said it.
E3.
E3 Studio is a real thing.
Quick tangent. Bruno is the best thing from AEG, and no one can change my mind. I don't know.
All engines go.
What?
So there's a brake car, an American-style brake car called Bruno in there. I haven't watched it.
I just remembered something too.
What?
Actually, no. I would actually put this over my custom Spikeful brake fan. I would put Mac as my favorite to
Mac
make
is a pretty custom.
because here's the thing: these nameplates were custom made.
Oh, you know what I just realized too, Sean? One of the Pacifics did make a brief. It's like the only time I remember he did make a cameo was when you did the model update or whatever.
Who?
It was either the new one or the old one. It was one of the new I think it was the old Grayson model. So the old, not the old one, but
When I was doing what's it
the
called?
model update or whatever.
No, so what I did was I think it was a 2,000 subscriber video where I showed off all the model stuff that I had. And in the work in progress, I had a brake van, I had a Ginty footplate, I had Lady, and I had Grayson. And Grayson was one of the work in progresses that never came to life.
You should really just see if you can get him to fit on like a Henry or Gordon, just so that way you can.
His body shell is way too big.
Really? Oh man, would have been pretty sick to see him riding in the rails.
But yeah, as you guys can see, that me and Reese are like, geez, we've been going for an hour and I think 27. That says.
Yeah. Man, I got a lot of work done for this model, to be honest.
Well, what's it called? Look at how much I've got done with that, and right now I'm working on these. Look at this.
It's a good way to get some production out.
Well, I know for a fact, like tomorrow, until I have to go to work, I'm probably gonna do the same thing again.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna work on this guy. To be honest, like this just looks like a very generic model. It's not really looking at like the model, like the engine I want it to look like. But I think what I'll do is that it'll just.
I will say this about the stream: there's a lot of great questions coming in from these guys. Like I
just
hope
realized
we
we have some more. Customs you made, which are three of your favorite.
I mean, I answered that one. I don't know if you want to take it.
Oh wait, no, okay, my bad then. That one baboon, I mean, I'm mad on Sudor Fallout. Didn't even realize baboon stepped in real quick. Oh man, my body's squeaming at me. But man, I'm trying to think of like. Yeah, guys, keep sending questions. I'm a person too. Do you think the Sparkshot E2 body could? Oh God, sorry. Could think on. Okay, do you think the Sparkshot E2 body could think on an HO/OO Donald and Douglas chassis? If it's the Bachmann one. Absolutely not. that mech, I literally have it open right now because I was just measuring it because I was like, oh, I'll use that for this model. But that mech is huge, and you'd have to take out a huge. There's no way. Maybe like a Bachmann duck.
You probably already read this, but y'all ever thought of actors for the new Okefenokee characters?
Nope.
Well. I mean, Dougal. I don't know.
We're getting Dahi Denogla to voice Dougal.
I would like to. You know what I would like to do for one episode?
What?
Because I know Paul Vids would do it. I want to get Paul Vids to be the manager.
I don't even know if he's still around. To be honest, I think he left. To be honest.
Let me look up his channel real quick.
Paul Vids. I don't know. He's comments the movie theme to not real. Yeah, he's not really making content anymore from what I kind of gathered. But he's making themes, but yeah, that's about it.
Don't worry, Rolly.
I don't even know if he still has Twitter. Let me see what his Twitter's like.
I don't know if you want to. I don't know if you have Twitter. I don't know if you want to email.
I'm looking at it as we speak. He's been retweeting stuff. I mean, hey, who knows? Oh no! Hold on. Can you look at Discord or no?
Hold on.
I need to send you what he Here, I'm sending you this.
Oh no, not again.
It's amazing. I love that. But
Yeah, hold on. I saw a video on Instagram, and this video really hit me with a lot of like, what's it called? Nostalgic. And you know what that was?
what?
10 years ago on this week, the Harlem Shake was popular.
That's amazing.
I was 8 when that thing was around. I am 18 going on the 19 in 8 days.
Dang.
I am old.
You know what's
Like, for
funny?
real.
I think he's like a year or something older than me. I don't know. But
True.
it's just so you. But
How
like,
old are you now?
I'm 17 now, boy.
And I'm going to be 19 in 8 days. So
Yeah, so he's like 2 years older than me, but you can just like see how he has not grown up at all.
I might be an 18-year-old, but I'm still a baby.
I'm still a baby. I'm still a baby.
For anyone
I'm
that's
still
wondering,
a
when you become an adult, yes, you still act like a child sometimes.
Hey man, I'm still a baby.
You guys think I'm gonna grow up? Nah, I'm gonna be baby forever.
Nah, I'm gonna be baby forever.
Some
Nah, man, I'm gonna be a baby forever.
Some guavas.
Want some grommet? Grommet. Grommet, would you like some cheese? So, man, you got a Valentine's Day? Your Valentine or whatever?
Yeah.
Are there any E2 reference photos for OO scale? I honestly don't know. Oh, wait, hold on. You probably read this.
What if you customized built your chassis like what the Lazy Train did for his Earth models, Ertl? I mean, I don't know. Are there any reference? Okay, never mind.
To be honest, if I were to make those, I would probably, because here's the thing. When I was in 8th grade, I found this like really neat battery thing that if I were to do, like, I could probably make this like a Trackmaster, to be honest, like fully custom built Trackmaster, to be honest. Like, but I like, how do I put this? I would like to have, because I'm not saying that, I don't know how I put it. It's just like, because I think Chris, like, I don't remember because I haven't talked to him in a while, but I remember that was probably very difficult and probably very hard to get that to work. And I want because I already have the model I want to use, and this is also to kind of answer for making the body of the engine. To answer 2 questions with 1 stone, this model is going to be using the Hornby Ginty or a Bachmann Ginty, whatever I get. And for a E2, for the Sparkshot E2 body, I would recommend the Bachmann E2. Bachmann E2. I would recommend the Bachmann Ginty or Hornby Ginty as well, because they're the older Hornby Ginty. The one I have in my hand right now is the older one. An all-right runner. I've had it for maybe a year now. I haven't had to deal with smoking, unlike how I think Train Boy's model, or because I think he had the same Somerset and Dorset Ginty, because that's the one he used for that Thomas video he made like a year ago or something like that. But I haven't dealt with smoking yet. Then again, I'm not saying he doesn't, but I don't know how the condition on the model was, and I don't know, I don't know, man. Like, the model could have been in very bad condition when he got it. But this thing,
I got peanut butter.
got peanut butter. But the Hornby Ginty is, I like it. Good little runner for its age and whatnot. They are revamping it soon, so Who knows? We'll probably get something way better.
Mm.
But yeah, phenomenal little runner. And for a Sparkshot E2 body, Bachmann GT or a Bachmann 1F or a Hornby GT. To be honest, if you really wanted to, you could probably use like a what was it? I'm trying to think of, hold on, I have a bunch of models. Let me just look. Oh yes. Bachmann pannier tank. Any Bachmann pannier tank would probably work phenomenal because I have a Bachmann. Hold on, I have a Bachmann pannier right here. Let me grab them. It's 7788. Probably one of my best runners in the collection thus far. I was gonna make him into duck, but now when I get my model series up in the air, coming soon, I don't know when. I made the trailer and everything. I just need to make it. But yeah, Bachmann panniers have like the smallest mechanism and are probably going to be your best thing. Apologies if I already answered this, but what if your custom built chassis like Razy Chain did for his? Oh, I already did. Sorry, I probably just spoke over that question way too many times. But hold on. Anyway,
Is this your live stream now? What's going on?
yes. Because I think he's talking about how because I'm making the 3D model.
I know.
And yeah, so if I'm being honest, Chris put a lot of effort into making the actual like workings not valve gear, but like the side rods moving.
Yeah.
And I would if I wanted to, I'd do that because. But
However, we're not that skilled.
Yeah, well, if I tried hard enough, I could maybe get like a mock-up, maybe like that's about it. Because like
I will say this real quick. Sorry to cut you off. At 9:30, we are gonna wrap up the stream because we've been going for like
no, all right. But
literally, we are almost at an hour, almost 2 hours. I don't want to go for 2 hours.
To be honest, this model has gone a long way in that 2 hours. For me, my record, my personal record for this model.
Well, what's it called? We'll do it again tomorrow before I have to go to work.
Yeah, so I'm gonna hold off on the model. Let me actually name it real quick before I forget. Let me go here, copy and paste that name, and there we go. Oh, you don't get to see those.
Go through the window, by the window, and that is
Of
where
the
I
willow
will be
tree. It was funny when you unmuted. I just saw you put Steve on top of Adam. I was like, oh.
Because what's it called? Because I'm repainting his foot plate with a brand new black.
What engine is the 3D model meant to be? The 3D model that I was just working on was meant to be the Northeastern Railway Class P2/P3. It is a chunky guy with a chunky boiler, and I like chunky boilers, and I cannot lie. And you other brothers can't deny. That is a Callum. Please tell me if any of you guys have watched Callum Hancock's older videos. I got that from that. Just to be honest, I'm gonna do something real quick. I highly recommend 77C Universe, so aka Dark DJ Productions, Riley Cornwall, Steaming Westward Productions, Angry Welshman Productions, and who else am I missing? Epic Bastard. All 5 of those guys make phenomenal railwork stuff, and that's it. I really did steal your show here.
You're bass boosting the entire show now with your mic.
Sorry, I was fixing so Epic Manat. So I'm giving you guys a checklist to go watch. I want you guys to go watch season 1 of The Dark Railway, Over the Hills, Humble Beginnings. That's the first episode. Tales of New Wessex. He just recently made that. Rails to Refuge, season 1 as well. And Riley Cornwall has not made his series yet, which, funny enough, I did put a voice acting audition in for a pannier in that show. So might be getting. Probably not, to be honest. I don't really do a good Scottish, but might be getting
if they did a Scottish, that would have been good for me.
Scottish accent like this, eh? But
Become
yeah,
Sean
all those
Connery.
guys make phenomenal work. Phenomenal work. You guys need to go watch it. Like now, right now. That's your homework. Kids, that's your homework. Go watch it now. trying to think of.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. By the way, you need to go watch it right now. I'm gonna make. You know what? Last 20 minutes of this, we are watching.
No.
I'm kidding, but
No,
I'm
because
gonna
with my luck, we'll put it on, and then all of a sudden I'll get my live stream taken down.
yeah, I realized that all too soon. When we have free time, we're going in a Discord call, and you're watching at least like not season 1, the entirety at least, but you're at least watching the first episode with me.
Why?
Or screw you, Sean. I'm your friend. That's
I
your birthday
know,
present.
Okay, fine. I'll watch it on my birthday.
Yeah, we'll make it a whole thing.
Or tomorrow, one of the two.
All right, tomorrow if we get to someone texted me. Who was that? Come out here, I will. Okay, I gotta cut it short. I'm being called. I have duty. But remember, watch that show. I will see you all later. Goodbye.
Is he just gone? Oh, I didn't even realize he left. Oh, shazer. Right. Well then, this was a fun modeling stream. This is probably stuff that I will be doing as of lately until I can get free time to, you guys know, to get back into the swing of things, as people say. Because right now, oh my God, close the lid. Thank you all who are still here for watching. And real quick before I go, this is the finished product of the new Steve. He might look like his old self, but new lining and everything. The only thing I got to do is just weather him, and he's got new black to him, so he shines a bit more. So yeah, and also he will be getting a new faceplate once I go into editing to make them. But yeah, that will be it for the night. Thank you all for the best 1 hour and 43 minutes, I think that says. And thank you for so many great questions. I hope to do more of these. I might do a birthday stream if I'm not busy. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you also, check out the Okefenokee series and other stuff that we've made, I should say, or I've made on the channel. And I hope to see you all soon. This is TNF Stories signing off. Adul, Auf Wiedersehen. Have a good night, everyone.